As promised, ladies and gentlemen, this video is all about you being able to use the skills that we've kind of gone over. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a data set. Okay, it is going to be a chart, and then the chart will go somewhere up here, and then you will have to make your own pictograph with all the parts that are needed. And if you've forgotten what the parts are, if you've forgotten, it's one of those things that look back at the notes and see what was there. There was a title, there was a key, there was the actual graph part of it. All right? And those are the things that I'm expecting to be there. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to complete the data table, and then once the data table is there, I will restart the video so it'll record, and then you copy the data and then data set, and then you pause the video, you make your pictograph, and then I will just show you an example of what a pictograph might look like. And if you choose a different icon, if you choose a different scale, it doesn't matter as long as yours makes sense. Okay, so that yours does not, you're not drawing a bazillion little icons or whatever. You choose a scale that's going to work for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the pictograph. This is the data that I want you to use to make your pictograph. What we have is we have the number. Oh, I need a title on this. Just a second here. There we go. Now we have a title. This is the number of speakers of the 5 most common languages in the world. So you see we have the language on this side: Bengali, Chinese, English, Spanish, Hindi, which is an Indian language, and then we have the number of speakers. For Bengali, it's 200 million. For Chinese, it's 900 million. For English, 300 million. Spanish, 350 million. Hindi, 350 million. So what I would like you to do is I'd like you to create your own pictograph which represents this data, making sure that you include all the important information. So pause the video, put it together. When you think you're done, when you think you have everything that you need, restart the video, and then I will kind of walk you through and to make sure that you have everything you need. Now, hopefully you have completed your pictograph. So let's see what my pictograph will look like. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I am able to do this. And what I'm trying to do is yeah, that's not going to work. So let's just start with, I'm just going to write number of speakers, 5 most common languages. Now, I'm just doing this as quickly as I can, just so we can move on and so I can give you your gift, because I'm very excited about your gift today. And I'm going to make my little chart here and do my best in, okay. And then we have language, and I'm just going to abbreviate that LANG. And then I'm going to put number of speakers. Then we're going to have Bengali, Chinese, English, Spanish, and finally Hindi. Now, I thought about how I would represent these, and it was really difficult to come up with something. But the first thing I need to do, and unfortunately I didn't leave myself any room on the bottom, so I'm just going to write it on the side. And I'm going to write key, and what I decided is I'm going to make a little quote box, like a quote circle, is equal to 2 to 100 million speakers. So every time you see one of these, it's 100 million speakers. So for Bengali, there are 200 million, so I'm going to draw 1, and I'm going to draw 2. Chinese, 900 million, so I'm going to make 9 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not make my thing big enough. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I really didn't plan very well ahead of that one, did I? English, there's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3. And Spanish, there's 350 million. So I'm going to make my 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to represent 500,000, which is going to be roughly like that. Now, if I have problems, boys and girls, what I can do... Oops. Oh no. What did I just do? Okay, it came back. Now, if I have problems, ladies and gentlemen, when I do Hindi, I will try and do it again. I will go 1, because it's the same number, 350, 2, 3, and then if I can draw the whole one, and if I have problems, I can just erase half of it, and then just connect my line there, and that's 350. So this is what your pictograph should be. You should have a title, you should have a key, you should have whatever your language, and then you should have your number of speakers represented. Now, if you wanted, you could have done, one speaker or one head equals 200 million. I wouldn't go any lower than 100 million, because otherwise, if it's, definitely not 1, but 1 million, you're gonna have to draw 200 of these. You're gonna have to draw 900, 300. So for me, 1 million would probably be the best. If you use, 100 million would be the best. If you use 200 million, then you'd have one of these. You'd have 4.5. You'd have 1.5. You'd have about 1 1.25. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. So a lot of it's going to depend. But when we do this, the reason why we make pictographs is that they represent large numbers. Okay? This picture represents a large number. So you want to make it as big as you can so you don't have to draw as many. In this case I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's quite a few. But it fits within that. That's all. I want you to go back and I want you to reflect on today's 2 questions. What is a pictograph? That's what we did today. We read them, we made them, we interpreted them. Okay? And then how do we transfer our knowledge and utilize it in interpreting pictographs? Thanks for watching. When you're done, talk to Mr. Winkleman. He's got a wonderful gift for you.